Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. We're here just to go over opening bell on this Wednesday, the 17th. And we were in kind of an interesting position, following the Bollinger down, had 11 out of 12 touches in a row. So short was the play. Jeff Brown's indicators were saying up. So, I think most of us went short just because once it breaks this, it's going to tend to come down. Could have had 3 points at market. I personally went long just to try Jeff Brown's thing. So I got in a little bit lower down at like 02 and made some points going backwards. And then it went down and tested. We'll show you on the dailies and the 4-hour and the 60-minute. But I just kind of wanted to go through opening bell really quick here to show you what happened. Getting in at 01 wasn't a bad play because it came up, gave you about 5 points. And then it finally went down all the way to 96. And we'll see where that was significant. I had a limit order down here at 95.75, just above the S3. It didn't pick me up, and then it turned around. And right now we are just piercing this 39.15. I think this is going to turn around and continue down, but you don't know. So let's look at the longer term stuff, see where we're at. So on the dailies yesterday, we hit that long-term trend line peak. A good day for a turnaround, to go short, even though we're way against the trend. I mean, look at how the 200 is way down at 30, basically 3,500. You've got the 89.90 period at 36.79, the 50 at 37.79, and then the 21 period at 38.62, which is the all-time high. That's kind of where I'm seeing this happen today. The 382 retracement from the low on February 1st is 38.42, which is the top of this table for these 6 days over here. So that's in the cards. So it looks like a potential turnaround day, although we do have a very similar look over here where we're in these are we going to come back into this 38.85 to 39.15 box, or are we going to stay above it today? That's the big question. Where does the daily, where does the 4-hour close? The 4-hour came down and tested the 2 sigma. So we're kind of in between this down channel and the 2 sigma right now, which is the middle of the Bollinger Band, the 60-minute. We are, look at that. We went way past the 4 sigma, way past the 200 period. We almost touched the S3, which is where I had my limit order that I didn't get in. And we've got some nozzling. So a retest come up, maybe middle, maybe go to the other side of the Bollinger. That'd be a long travel up. So I think we're looking 39.23 max and then a turnaround and retest. Again, we shall see. It's kind of an interesting day. So 5-minute. What do you see on the 5-minute? Hey, Chris Lansford just joined. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. Thought I'd pop in and give you a little surprise.
Nice.
I just noticed this market just keeps seeming to go up, and I've been waiting for a little pullback.
Yeah, this is a 618 on the low that we just had, and it looks like it's gonna break this channel. We just touched the 50 period. So what do you think? Good place.
618 retracement from the bottom, moving back up. Yeah, it's exactly 618. Underneath the channel, you have all kinds of fun things. It's hitting that 2 sigma, it's hitting the 89 EMA, it's hitting the S1.
And we might trade that short.
Looks like the place, to go short.
All right, so we'll come back to that in 1 second. Hey, on the dailies, just wanted to ask you about this chart that we looked at here. Healthy market. What do you want in a healthy market, Chris?
I think we need a little bit of a pullback for a healthy market. Like it's hard to really call it a trend if it's just going parabolic to the ceiling. So yeah, I'd be looking for the pullbacks and looking for good position.
Yeah. Typical Elliott wave. You want a 382 minimum, maybe a 50%. And then another launch to 4,000. So that's what it looks like it's in the cards.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe pulling back to the 38.20. And of course, the 38.15 is never going to be off our radar for the next, short term.
Yeah, awesome.
And that would be a healthy pullback.
Nice. Well, let's look at some other markets, just the M2K and the MNQ real quick. Just looking at the MNQ, NQ, very similar to the ES, MES, and you can see the daily is almost identical. Yesterday we had the all-time high. 5 minute, we're almost touching the 50, bouncing, same channel. So everything looks the same there.
Every part of it does. Even
Yeah.
the relative strength index, the RSI, is basically making the exact same.
Yeah, identical. Dude, good call.
Same pattern, right?
Good call. Go.
All right, you're on the M2K Ultra chart. Yeah. We got Operation Paperclip here on the Russell, and the funny thing is the Russell to me doesn't seem to do what the S&P and the Nasdaq do, the ES and the NQ, very, very often. And today, it looks a little similar.
Yeah, especially the 5 minute.
Oh yeah. There you go.
All right, man. So I don't know. We need to pull back. Don't know whether we're going to short term. It looks like we're going to stay under the 200 periods. Longer term, it's going to be interesting to see how all these markets turn out today. But you're welcome to join us at Futures Demore, Futures Networks Live every day. Hopefully you're learning and seeing that we show positive points for breakfast. And it was great having Chris here, kind of on the back end of this. Anytime you want to join, you're welcome, and love having you. So let's have a positive day of points. And
I appreciate that. And Derek, I read something on the news. I think I read something somewhere that you're going to start putting these videos out earlier, before opening bell.
Yes.
And giving a little bit of your Nostradamus insight.
Hopefully it works. Yeah, it'll be great.
If
I can wake up early, that's the big question. So that's going to be my big thing in the next week.
I think that'll be great, having Futures Demore do that kind of a daily forecast, and then doing a recap at the end of the day on futuresnetworks.live.
Oh yeah.
Or Futures Demore. And that way we're giving people around the clock, visiting all these other websites that try to keep you up to date in real time. And, if you want to stay up to date in real time, the best thing to do is join Derek and I in futuresnetworks.live futures trading room. We talk about futures. We talk about stocks and options. Basically, we discuss all the different markets, and cryptocurrencies has been high on the topics this last period of time. So join us, futuresnetworks.live. Thanks, Derek, for having me on.
Awesome.
This is going to be a great day of trading. I can feel it coming.
Yeah, I feel in the zone too. So
I feel it coming.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
I feel good. All right. See you, Chris.